Alright, you guys, hey. Sorry for the delay and double start. Having internet issues as usual. Oh, we're getting it there. Hope everybody had a good holiday and a great holiday. Christmas was awesome. Okay, I got everything together, I think. Get my glasses. I cannot believe it is almost 2023. This year really flew by for me. A bunch of big things happened this year, though. I'm looking forward to next year and where the big things that happen this year go. Because everything's been snowballing into like good things. I don't know. I don't want to say 2023 is going to be my year. I don't want to jinx it, but who knows, maybe. Oh no, I hate that border. Whatever, we'll get rid of the border tomorrow. I don't care. The Christmas decorations are staying up. I'm a lazy American. My Christmas decorations stay up for at least a week after Christmas. They're gonna force feed Christmas down my throat all of December, all of November, and then immediately after Christmas is over, they expect you to take all the stuff down? No, that's not how that works. But anyway, I also have some news, I guess channel news. I have a Tartarus Razer extra keyboard thing. And I was thinking, since it's completely programmable, I can program that to do the same thing like a Stream Deck would do, like the Elgato thing. I've been looking at capture card stuff. Wow. Oh, and then I have a funny story about that. Hang on. Let me not poke myself in the eyeball. Okay, so my boyfriend and I were at Best Buy looking at them, and they have this whole little Elgato setup, right? And they have the Stream Deck, and it's connected to the light. And we didn't know that, and I was looking at the light, and he started pushing the buttons on the Stream Deck, and the light gets really bright out of nowhere and blinds me. And this proceeds to happen 3 more times because I keep looking at the light for some reason, and he keeps pressing the buttons. And there's some guy there waiting for like an attendant to get his item, and he's just standing there laughing at me and my idiot self. Oh, it was so funny. I didn't like the light. I will not be doing that light. That light's crazy. I need some kind of light. My light is obviously not that great. But I don't know. It's getting there. It's getting there. I want a capture card first. I want to be able to stream Switch games. I want to play Pokemon on stream. I want to play, what was it? Phoenix Wright? I have Phoenix Wright. I've only played a couple, like, episodes into that. So that would be cool to play on stream. Because I think I have all of that. There's a couple more on there. Oh, the Final Fantasy series. I think that would be really fun. Like old school Final Fantasy. I think that'd be fun to do. But anyway, ooh, sorry. Right now, we're gonna keep going with Elden Ring. I'm gonna end the year with Elden Ring. Whoops. Did I pause myself? Oh, another thing I didn't do. Sound check. Whoops. Beep boop. Did I pause myself? Oh, another thing I didn't do. Sound check. I'm good. I think I'm a little loud. How do you input capture? Oh, another thing I didn't do. Okay. Sound check. I brought it down a little. I feel like we had more news. And it was channel news. Oh, okay. Another thing, it's not really important. I'm gonna try to change my backdrop before, like when this week ends, going into the new year. By the time I stream for the first time next year, I hope my backdrop changes. I don't want a green screen. I don't want any of that stuff. I'm not trying to do like a VTuber or whatever. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But I want this to look nice, at least, as much as I can make it look nice. But all of my stuff is like above me, and you can't see it. All the cool stuff, anyway. But I'll do something with this. I'll do something with the stream, so the stream will be fresh for the new year. I'm excited. Anyway, ad starting in 30 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and run it, so we can go ahead and start. That was the it with news. I don't really have anything else. But anyway, ad time. Ad time. I'm back. Hey, hey, you. Let's go. All right. Let's make sure it comes up. I'm awfully low in my chair. Hang on. There. Ow! Ow! Oh! That thud sound was my knees. Does this work? I think this works. No, I should be down a little more, because then I'll just be looking down the whole time, right? There. I have been, like, craving this. It's been a while since we were here, and I haven't really been able to play since our last stream, like, much of anything. Most of my downtime has gone to Persona when I have been able to play. But Christmas! I'm glad it's over. I had a good Christmas. I enjoyed it. I think the kids enjoyed it, which is, you know, the main part of it. Oh, right. We met the Two Fingers last time. And who's Crone Reader? No. Alright. I think last stream we went through Castle Morn. Excuse me. There's a couple things I wanted to do through here before I start going through the new area. There's some fights I know I missed. Excuse me. There's somebody here. Dang. Where's the big circle? Will I still be able to see that? Yeah, this. The gal. Evergal. Go? Yeah, there's a couple of those. Yeah, let's do this one first. Maybe I should practice before I go into a big battle right off the bat. Oh, man. Why is coffee so good? Why? Where are my other... Here. And here. Going here. Where'd he go? Run, pony, run! Oh, there's people. It's people! Let's get him. Still an arrow, just stuck inside. Oh no, my armpit! That's my fighting arm, too. Should I touch that? Oh, it locked onto one of the ones on the ground. Oh, that's not a summon thing. blood loss. Strong foe. Be wary of down. I did it. Okay. What's up, Chief Iron Lung? I don't think I'm ready. I just wanted to find out what they were before I moved on. Hey, there's a summon. It's Blade. Or Blide? It's Blide, I think. What does that mean?
Darrow, rotting in a cell is no true justice.
Oh, this is the guy
No.
he told me to find.
This is where it ends for you.
I guess. Whoa. Oh, he's summoning. It's like, what? Nothing's happening. Oh. Oh, he looks like the fighter from Dark Souls 2. No, 3. The dancer. Oh wow, I'm gonna like just cheese this guy. Yeah! Blood! Bloodhound's Fang. Blood, you didn't say anything else. There was nothing else. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Oh no, it just took me out. He's not here? Oh, here. Yeah. It's like, there's gotta be more to this. You can't just summon him and then he just disappears.
Right. There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Oh yes. I should say, if you venture north to Raya Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon.
A large blacksmith in
That's
Raya
enough chit-chat
Lucaria.
for now. It's time we parted ways.
Okay, thanks for the help, bro.
That's enough chit-chat. It's time we part.
That was super easy. That was like surprisingly easy. Alright, and then marker. Bam! Which one's next? Oh, wait. No! All the wrong buttons. Weeping Evergal. Oh, that sounds like it's gonna be poison. And this one's gonna be hard because I'm not gonna have anybody to summon. Unless there's somebody in there that I've talked to. Rescue your stuff back. Oh, let me see the sword he gave me. It's the Fang sword. Yeah. I need 18 strength and 17 dexterity. It's heavy. Oh, it causes blood loss buildup 55. What is the one I have? 51. Yeah, that's way better. It's a great sword. Oh, it's big. Whatever, we can compensate. I can take off some heavy armor or something. Okay, where are we going? I already marked it. Maybe I should try to fight the dragon. Maybe I'm just being like it's a dragon, so I'm like, ugh. Blide called these a prison. So these are prisons? Use the stone sword key. No, it's not. It's not a prison? There's no summons. Ancient here of some more. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez! Oh, thanks. Woo! No, sir. It's cold already. Oh, he got smacked? Okay, at least once. Try left. Right just got me hurt. He's so creepy. Oh, God. Nope. Oh, not even AoE. Oh. God, her fucking outfit is wicked. Oh no! Oh no! Let me heal! Nope. His outfit? Its outfit? Oh, he looks so cool! Okay, let's go do that again. Okay, I think I can do this one. If... Oh, that's nice of them to drop my souls. Not inside of it. I can't summon my creatures. What if... Can I summon people on the inside? I'm gonna try it. Someone's here fighting this with me. There's no signs. It's like I got cheats too. Back up, back up, back up. Back up. Use this. Try this. No, I didn't do junk. Shit. Man, freeze is broke. Oh, I need to heal. What am I doing? Trying to get myself killed. No magics! You have no magics! Eat spam! Eat spam! Oh, wait, this is where she changes. Or he changes. It changes. Balls. Oh, no! Did not get stuck. Glad that can't hurt me. Eee! I'm eventually gonna have to smack it, I think. Woof! Somehow didn't get caught in that. Roll this way. Whoa! There is an AoE! And then a slap. Ah! Come on, come on, come on, we're so close! Oh, back up, back up, back up. I'm sorry. For dragons, Scar Seal? Okay. But I wanted its hat. I wanted its hat. Oh, I got a golden seed. Oh, it's a talisman. Raises attributes, but also increases damage taken. Huh. No magic. Break it. Magic's broken. Have I gone up there? Yeah, I've gone up there. Yeah! I didn't think we were gonna get that one. That one was awesome. Is there any more? More, 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 more! I'm a little hyper. There's no more. It was just the two. Alright, so now we have two options. I can go into the red and get my butt kicked around a whole bunch. Or I can go, you know, or just, it's not even, I'm just gonna go here and we're gonna figure out what's going on. I want to get to Ray Lucaria. More magic stuff. Ooh. I might have a level hung on. How much dexterity did I need for that? I know I needed 18 strength. Equipment. $17! So many levels just to use that thing. I feel like it's gonna be not worth it. We'll take it out and wield it. Wow. Don't go from the bottom. What's wrong with you? It is huge. It's not that slow. Ooh, a feral. I don't know. gonna like it. What is this based off of? Strength and Dex. Dex. And Arcane, apparently. Am I just wandering? There's a guy. Hang on. Yeah, just keep going forward. You see anything about a map? Usually that's a teeny tiny bit visible in the fog. Alright, whatevs. Let's go. That's where this map was. Okay, hang on. Things are happening. How far do they follow me? Okay, there we go. That's a cool spell. Oh, it hit me in the face. I was wondering if I could farm these guys and get some levels, but I don't think they're gonna give me junk. I don't know if you can see, but there's some big old guy over here on a horse. Trying to eliminate all the little dudes first. To aggro him? No. This definitely has to be one of those who walks in death, right? Oh, he's just running around making bell magic. Wow, what a jerk. Oh, dodge. What a jerk. Dodge the bell magic! What's wrong with you? There's another one. I thought I killed everybody back here. What are you doing alive? Did the horse guy die? There's a jump. There's Grace over here. Did the horse dude? I don't see him. I must have murdered him. cookbook. Oh, I guess I realized that you guys can't see. You guys can't see what I pick up in the corner. Um, did I fix it? Sorry, I'm messing with Twitch. Okay, I fixed it. Last here. That's not what I wanted. Why would lock-on do that to me? What? He's trying to ambush me up there. What a jerk. Is there anything over here? Oh, they're too spread out now. Okay. There's something over there, unless it's whatever they dropped. Which I'm gonna assume is whatever they dropped, yeah. Oh. 100% nothing back there. Man. I fell for level design. Oh, there's another one. Not what I want, but whatevs. Did he make a bunch of mist? Oh no, he made a big one! Great Violet. I need these for the spirit tuning, don't I? Or no? Am I thinking of something else? Oh, it's a demi-human. Do not kill the turtle. No. String. Okay. The bunk is that thing? What time for me to not have magic? Oh, it does not care. Okay. Is that another demi-human? He's got a bunch of cool stuff on him. He wanted to play games. Oh, you want to play games too? You want to play games? Oh, there's a third one. Did you yell at me? Uh-oh. Back up. No, there's a whole bunch of them. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Oh, I'm glad I was invincible in that animation. Nice. Glowstone. Glass shard. Earthly flower. That's the big guy I took down. Where am I? Am I going backwards? Yeah, let's go this way. Something this way. There's shore this way. Oh, there's an encampment here. Should we go mess up their day? We should go mess up their day. Oh, I don't have enough magic for my bros. Let's go. Come on, bros. They're fire starters? There's a big dude over here with a big fire fan. Oh, I think that's just a giant mace. Oh, okay. Fire Monk's Prayer Book. Oh. How are we gonna find some pyromancy, but not fire spermy? Oh, okay. That's it. I mean, that was a lot though for a little tiny encampment. Looks like most of their muscle was away, though. Let's see if there's anything over here. Along the cliff face. No, I don't think so. Should've... Oh, it's more than one bat. Thought it was odd. There was just one bat. Oh, I know what's wrong. I'm not wearing the lantern. There we go. Anything like a cave? No. Just stones and bits. There's a sheep. I got a mushroom. Crystal bud. Another mushroom. That's poison. Is it eating poison? Yep. That's gonna take care of that crab. Oh, it can come up here! Abort mission! Jump! Woof! For I don't know why I didn't think it could come up there. It's so stupid. Okay. So Torrent can run through it, but I cannot. Is it because he's a spectral steed? There's gotta be something in the middle of the swamp. They wouldn't just put a swamp out here with nothing. This is like an entrance or something. There's some more fire dudes. What are they doing? I didn't even notice these dudes died. Oh, I was reading it? Okay, hold on. Why is it always poison? Oh. I'm glad Torrent can make it through this. Oh shit, Torrent, let's go. Uninterested in crab eggs and their experience. Oh, there's Grace. Yeah, he would 110% knock me off my horse into that poison. It's just crab, Grace. Okay. And there's a sign on her head. We're not gonna be able to get that one. Deep in this area with no map. More fireflies. And then this stuff is magic stuff, right? Why wouldn't I be finding magic stuff out here? Oh no, I got an ad in a minute. Poop. Go back to the Grace. And come back around. I found a thing, and there's an Erd tree. Yep, okay. 45 seconds. I can make it back to Grace in 45 seconds. I think. Alright. We're gonna go the easy way. I'm gonna rest. Okay. Woo! We made it so far. Let's go. Alright, it's ad time. Ad time. Ad time. It's time. Ad time. Go to OBS, go. Boop. Oop, hold on. Bring Twitch back. Okay. Alright, and now I'm ready. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I want to know what that building was. Watch me not be able to find it again. Oh wait, let's use the seed. Well, I'm thinking about it. Oh, I hear the crabs in the... No. Flasks. Use 3 golden seeds. Oh, no, I only have 1, I think. Okay. I'm still wearing my lantern? No, because I fast traveled. I went this way, I think. Oh. This isn't the way I went, though. There's more demi-humans. Oh, there's some poison flowers over here, I think. Oh. I don't see him protecting anything, though, so... Well, that's really pretty. Over here, because there's the tree. Yeah, this is where I was. There's more swamp over here, unless that's connected to the same swamp. And it just goes around in a circle. I wonder what's up there. Ah! Oh my goodness! There's multiple dudes out here. How did I miss the other one walking around? Why do I always end up walking around with arrows sticking out of me at some point? I was an adventurer like you. Took an arrow to the elbow. Spiked spear. Oh, cool. Oh, Grace. Has the moon always been that big? Touch. It's a statue of Marika. Converted tower. Erudition guide thee. I don't know what that means. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm gonna look it up. E-R-U D-I-T I-O-N. Erudition? Erudition. The quality of having or showing great knowledge or learning. Scholarship. Hang on, my little dog is barking. Let me make sure he's not actually... barking at neighbors. Neighbors! It's okay, dog neighbors exist. They do neighbor things and live their neighbor lives. So, like, education is what they're saying? Kinda? Is there anything here? Kuko Glenstone. Did something happen? I heard something happen when I grabbed that. Hang on, give me just a second. Just a second. I'm sorry, it sounded like somebody was on the porch. Nobody's on the porch. I'm not expecting any packages today. Friday? Yes, not today. Whoop. There wasn't anything in this. But the lady... Oh, there's a second floor. How do we get up there? Try behind. What's an item? Magic grease? Okay, well... Game's trying to murder me. Okay. Oh yeah, check this out. Look at that view. Oh, and the moon. That's so nice. Anyway. Ooh. Horse required ahead. Try horse and then jumping. So I need my horse. Probably not here. I probably should get where I need to be. What is that thing? That forest is burnt. There's a dude. Oh no, he's angry. There's more dudes down there. Here then. Of course. No! Yo, there's a ton of these weird marionette guys. I wonder if I put on their helmet, if they'll leave me alone. Of course not. I'm making it. I'm making it. Okay, turn this way. Summon pony. I did it. There's not even anything up here. Show me. Oh. Well, that man killed himself. Oh, that man also killed himself. Oh. There's so many bloodstains here, though. It can't just be that all of them grabbed the thing and died, can it? Memory stone. Behold message. I thought this was a mimic or was gonna summon something, but no, all these people are just derp. And watch me say that, I'm gonna do some dumb crap and fall or something. Okay. I mean, I still didn't die, but... Yeah. Why is that so satisfying? Well, it's cleared out some of this fog. At the very least. I still don't see anywhere with a map. Bless you! Oh, there's absolutely gonna be the Erd Tree Spirit here. What is this? He had a tree on his back? Oh wait, I can summon the boys. But I don't see like a stick of Marika or whatever, or any way to... Oh, I mean, I look at the last grace was over there, so it doesn't even really matter. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna try it with my dudes. Are their eyes red? They are, okay. I'm still convinced they power up at night. No, don't run into it. Oh, it got me. Oh, I'm alive! Wow, look at my sliver of health. Oh, shoot! That hurt. Holy. My dudes, no! If I'm far enough away, it won't even... Oh, shoot. Back up! way too early. Man, I wish I could make it bleed. Shit. He's so close. I forgot about the beams! He's so close. Alright. Where was the steak? It's right here? Okay. I'll have more magic this time. Oh, I'm out of magic. Okay. Use this and use this. Ow, what the junk? There's no way. I mean, of course, it's Dark Souls. Totally move trajectory while he's winging down his hammer. Out of magic. Oh, shoot. Well, at least I went after those guys. Oh, wait. Maybe I should grab my... Hold on. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. Back. I died! Okay. Alright, we got this. Use this first. Wow, I wasted a whole bunch of magic before I even got to him. Oh. Oh, my shield, it saved me. Do I get their souls? Okay, hang on. Let me go get my own souls. Oh, I bet these guys are weak to fire. Am I out of magic? Killed it. Yeah, I did it. High five, little dude, you lived! You made it! Cerulean crystal tier and a ruptured crystal tier. Oh, I can't believe one of them survived. Are there just enemies back here roaming around? Victory! Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. That's what you can bleed. You're not a tree. Ah, sleep. Somebody sleeping there. Oh, there's sunflowers. I should probably take my runes and level up. There's nothing else around. Nice. Murdered! Oh, I should look at the things. I got this one and which one? Oh, Cerulean. Restores half total FP. Causes concoction to explode in mixed physic. What? I have so much stuff I don't remember picking up. I don't know where I got it. Alright, well, I guess there's nothing else up here. It doesn't go anywhere, right? Just up to the Erd tree. I should have rested. Is it a balloon with the marionette dudes on it? It is! Wonder if they'll fall down if I get close enough. Or go under it and they'll like just drop on me. Jerks. There was grace here. Or maybe not here, maybe it was another one. Yeah, it wasn't here. Smithing stone. Run, Bodhi, run! Did I kill this? I definitely didn't kill this. Edgar the Revenger. Bro, I have no magic. That's not fair. Oh, he must be the person that killed all these things around. Is he gonna show back up? Raw meat dumpling. Bunch of raw meat dumplings. Shh. I'm stuck. Okay. He's so close. Eat magic. Bitch. Yeah. I don't know who you were. I don't know why you were trying to kill me. Should be very grape. Okay. Banished Knight's Halberd. +8. Oh, and more raw meat dumplings. Ew. Seek revenge. Cute. Revenger's Shack. Why did he try to kill me? What did I do to him? Is he just mad? Why was he mad? Don't bite your nails. Why is it always despair? Oh, the cabin. I don't know. Why was he angry? He's not the same guy that was in the War Master shack, was he? Still no sign of a map. Alright, we're gonna. Oops. Guess I need to heal. We're gonna keep going. Hey, here's another one of those things. Nothing up here. It's just a funny looking rock. Okay. There's a little island in the middle. There's a bunch of bats over there. Kuko's Evergow. Time for blood loss. Oh, more blood loss! I wonder if there's grace around. It's one of those singing bats. I never did look up to see if they were good or not. What? Where did it go? It just disappeared. What? What did that do? Oh, why are they all over the place? Just hanging out. Can I freaking help you? I give up. I don't care. I'm not gonna fight this stupid bug. There's really nothing up here. Herba. Got all these downed trees. Is that a dragon? Yo, bros, there's a dragon. It also looks like there might be some grace over there, but there's a dragon. Okay. I legit don't understand why this one is teleporting around. Oh, okay. I hope he doesn't, like, wake the dragon or whatever. But that would make sense as to why all this crap is, like, burnt. Is this dead? Oh my god, it was just sleeping! Grace! Is there stuff up here? Oh yeah, there's stuff up here. Angry jellies. Wait, before I get too carried away. Whoops. I have 6. No, I'll save them. strong foe ahead. Praise the stars. Beautiful. What are they seeing that I'm not seeing? I'm sorry, jellies. Uh-oh. You killed my friends! Blood grease. Jellyfish shield. That's a great shield. I can't use it. I need 20 strength to use this. It's 100% too. Medium load. Medium load. I want this shield. It's 20 strength. I already have to get to 18 though, I guess. That can't be the only thing over here. I thought I saw blue stuff. Oh yeah, there's blue jellies. Read the thing. Grace ahead. Oh, heck yeah. Blue jellies. What are those things? That's a giant. And that's a giant. Oh no. Please lead to a cave. This is not a cave. Oh shoot, ad's gonna start. I needed to find that Grace that it was talking about. You guys see it? Because I sure don't. There's the other giant. Oh, please be up here. Definitely saw me. The 4 belfries. Man, any kind of belfry is bad. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Grace, 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 Grace. Alright, I'm back. I don't know if you guys saw, but I made it to Grace before Okay, hang on. I gotta bring Twitch back up. Twitch. Here we go. Okay. Well, as far as I know, anything to do with any belfries has always been bad in any of the other Dark Souls games. There's always, like, little men or gargoyles wanting to murder your face. There's a bunch of stuff down there. Oh, is that other Evergal or whatever that I touched? Yep. Nice. It's cool you can see the whole thing. There's an encampment that we need to go mess up. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Guy's on a horse, dude's pulling stuff. Going up to whatever that is. There's a castle there. Oh, so birds. Just the birds. There's an Erd tree. Some more junk in the swamp. Okay. Okay. Oh, the bridge is messed up. Interesting. Hold on before I get too far away. We're gonna figure out what this is. Imbued sword key. Is that the normal one? I don't know where it would be. Oh, it's not imbued sword key. Unseal sending gates, but disappears upon use. What's a sending gate? Oh, let's go find out. Oh. I guess these are the sending gates. Can you get off the pony? Seek bloodstain. Precipice of anticipation. Night sky unceasing? Unceasing? Well, like that. Maybe we should go there. I'm paranoid that giant's gonna show back up. Crumbling lands. Well, out of all three of those, I want to do the night sky thing, because that sounds the best. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Alright. Let's see where it takes me. Touch. Not like I knew where I was to begin with. Nokron. Eternal City. Oh my Jeebus. Oh, we're underneath. Why did it put me on a mountain? It's just like, here, I'm gonna dump you in the most inconvenient spot possible. Alright, the only way to go is down. I feel like that one's gonna hurt. No? Okay. No, we're somehow making it. There we go. There's a man! Probably shouldn't be here. Oh wait, Ghost Clover. Is that what I need to level up my summons? Mottled... Mottled necklace. Oh no, little dog, do you have to go outside? Uh-oh, I can't make him wait 30 minutes. Alright, give me 2 minutes, buddy. 2 minutes. And I'll take you outside. I don't think there's any grace here. I hear you, honey. I'm about to get murdered, I think. And then we'll go outside. Does not care about my magic. Whoa. Woof. Oh, I guarantee you those belfry towers are gonna take me to a fight, each one of them. 3,000, no! That's fine. Alright, I guess I'm gonna hang out here while I take my dog outside. Give me just a second. I am super sorry. Little dog had to poop. Mm. And I grabbed a small snack. I'm starving. Anyway, yeah, we're not gonna do this. Now that I know what these are fights. Wait, are my souls will be here? That'd be awesome if they were. They are not. Wait, what? I'm not understanding this one. It's just on a giant pillar. It looks like it was teleported there, to be honest. Alright, I guess we're gonna go back into the swamp. Hello. Oh, he's mad. He's big mad. Oh, look at the lobsters. Is he still coming after me? Hello, jellies. Oh, excuse me. There was also stuff this way too, wasn't there? Oh, it's an encampment. Whoops. That scared the crap out of me. Just in my own little world. Can you not? Oh. Shoot. No thanks. Uh-oh. Such disgrace. Alright. I'm gonna go see what's in this thing. Bro, I was willing to let you live so you could listen to your dude sing. But no. But their song is beautiful. Goes. Let's see. Could you imagine being imprisoned, like in a place where you can still see stuff? Bowls, Carian Night. Oh. dude. I was not expecting a big dude. Woo! It's a neat trick you got there. Teach me how to do it. Oh, he fucking got me. Right in my dumb face. Oh, wow. What an attack. Oh, shit. Okay. I like his cape. I also like his sword. Stay around his feet. Seems to have a problem with that. Oh, figured me out. One of them got me or he kicked me. Oh. Shit, he got me with his foot. Oh, damn. Alright, I'm out of magic. Let's see if we can make him bleed. Fudge! Changing weapons is not intuitive. It doesn't do it quickly or well. Whoa. Great Blade Flanix. Flanix? Thanks for the magic, bro. Let's go. Bam. I am Elden Lord. Don't worry about you right now. Where's the grace? Whew, okay. You good, bro? She's having a panic attack. It's gonna be okay, though. She's got this. Oh. I can use this, whatever this is. I don't know that I knew I had this. Unless it sucks. I may have known I had it. Scholars armament. 29 intelligence. And this is 23. Rancor call. 14 faith. And these are pyromancies. Or not. This is not. Faith. Okay. I would really like... Oh, it's right here. It's right here. Same map. Same map. Grab this. The rune. There. Oh no, angry jellies. What's up? Oh, there's a lot of them. Maybe I should try to take them out. I'll do it when I come back. What's up, bros? You stop to look at me and everything. Very heavy soldier population over here. Hi? Just minding my own business. A land squid tries to kill me. Matt. Okay, let's go see what's up here then. Excuse me. King's Realm ruins, and I can summon my dudes. That means there's something to fight here. Oh. For real? There you go. They're Invisibros. Hard to be invisible when you're dead. E.g., forgive me. These royal guards were placed in our trust, but we stood no chance. Be wary of trap. The fuck? What is that? Some kind of magic trap? Interesting. Blackstone Firefly. It was a setup too. Oh nice, they're starting to find him. Hidden path ahead, a short shred jump attack. yeah. Alright, alright. We're gonna appraise this one. Oh, it was our first hidden door! It was hidden! There's a boss in there, I think. Why would there be a hidden boss? Oh, I saw it! It was a little dagger. Sorry, wolves. Well, that kind of sucks because I've summoned my dudes, so if I go down here, I think it's gonna de-summon my dudes. If I can find it again. Yeah, here it is. Why so many wolves? Don't waste. Just don't waste. Go down. Weak foe. Try healing. This person was super fast. Let's take it. Yeah. But I could summon my dudes again down there, I guess. This must be the... Yeah, King's Realm Ruins. This must be the critter that you can heal to kill it. Let's see if we can find somebody. 10 minutes? Okay. There's no peepo. Yes, a summon. Nameless queen, please help me. Wow, they have the blade thing. You serious? Oh, she spit poison at me. She can bleed. Oh no! Poison. Yes, I stabbed her in her face! Loyal Revenant is this thing's name. Where's a revenant? Yes! Yes, lady! Yes! Yes! Thank you so much. Thank you, lady. Ah, revenge. What does that mean? Be wary of... But if this is just a mushroom, I'm gonna be mad. Frozen beetle. Oh. Oh. Okay, now hang on a second. Thrusting sword. I can't use it. 18 dexterity. Causes frost buildup. Interesting. Yeah, I know. I just want to see it. Poke. Oh! That was cool! Oh, poke. Okay, this could be a cool weapon. Oh, whoops. Damn. Murdered. How? What? Where's the map for in the swamp? This isn't the map I wanted. I want the swamp. And you know, it's gotta be over here in this area. Guarantee you it's like right here, because you can come down here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Hold on, let's see what we got going on out here though. Let's see, we did the Erd Tree, we did the Kuko's Evergowl. Oh, the 4 Belfries, okay. Kingsman. King's Realm Ruins is what I just did. Okay, and there's another castle here. Well, at least we have a way to the castle. There's some junk up here that I never got it up to. 4 minutes. Folly on the lake. Alright, let's see if my theory's right. Oh right, I'm out of coffee. This next commercial break, I have to go get more coffee. Man, it's gonna be covered in dudes. Alright, let's go. Not like I haven't ignored the dudes before. Oof. Oh, there's a little church here. I can summon my bros. Oh, it looks like it might be worth my while to do so, so I'm gonna take it out. Purified runes. It's a trap. Can you? I want one of those shields. Get him, bros. Can you imagine minding your own business and then all of a sudden somebody just summons a whole bunch of like psychotic little demons? Demi-humans, whatever. purpose. Ouch. I had my freaking shield up. I think it might be too late for your horn, bro. Most of your crew is dead now. Oh, that was my dude. Is that all of them? Is there anything here? Yeah, I guess that was it. First off, treasure chest, but no enemy ahead. Okay. I guess I hope they're right. Shibiri grape. Why is there a Shibiri grape in here? Two fingers heirloom. Talisman? It is. Raises faith. By a lot! 7 to 12? It's like over double. It's about to be ad break. I don't want to leave this, even though this is not really on track. We're gonna sit in the map, I guess. Alright. Oh, in-game music. Alright, ad time. Ad time. Ad time. It's time for ad time. Okay. Sorry, I had to go make coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee. Okay. We're back though. Let's go. I'm here, and I thought this is where it was, but it's not. Keep going down the road. Okay, I'm glad I'm still alive. Jeez, I got sticky on my finger. Now I'm sticky on my controller. Which road? Wrong way. There's like more ruins all over the place. Ugh. Can you lock onto the stupid dog? Jesus. Alright, mushroom. That was me trying to pull out my shield. This isn't even the building that I went in beforehand, is it? Just a lady, there's stuff everywhere. What are you doing here?
Hello? Is someone there?
What is wrong?
Would you donate any strawberry grapes in your possession to me?
Yeah, I've got a
I'm
couple,
on
I
a
think.
pilgrimage, and so when I eat one of those grapes, I can.
Yeah, I know you told me that.
You're
Here.
not like the others who give me grapes, are you? They rest their trembling hands upon me. Howling wordlessly, they gently stroke my eyes, their frail fingers emaciated. Yet still, they give me the grapes.
They're stuck with the
Actually,
finger readers?
seem somehow
Firmer.
firmer.
Okay, lady. Are you hitting on
You are
me?
most kind indeed. May
She's
the
hitting on
blessing
me.
of the fingers be upon you. You are most kind. May the blessing of the...
Oh, okay. I have a feeling something bad is gonna happen to her because I keep giving her these grapes. Because look at the situation she's in right now. The last situation, she was in the middle of like... I don't even remember. Oh, wasn't she in the red area? She's just sitting there while all this shit is like running around in the background just like now. Lady, something's gonna eat her. I'm stressed for her. I'm stressed. Good luck, lady. I would have never seen her. What is that? I just want... I don't even want to know where this goes. I mean, I do, but... something died. Forward a little more, and then down. All kinds of stuff up to here. Oh, look! It's... what? It's like remains. Remnants? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. These are not functioning. At least that one was non-functioning. Let's hope this one is also... yeah. That's so creepy. Head, head, oh head. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Puns. Are they killing the guards? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna take the opportunity while they're distracted to run by. She's killing everybody. Maybe I should stay. Crystal Dart. Golden Rune. Thanks for the free runes. Try night. Sad turd. What's up, Tyree? It blew up in my face. Happy holidays. And happy New Year's. I'm excited for the new year. This one was bunk. 23 is supposed to be a good number, right? They made a whole movie about it. Next year's gonna be a good year. Fingers crossed. Oh, I missed what he said. Ray Lucaria, hallowed halls dedicated to the study of magic. Why shut your doors to me? Am I barred from donning the crown of stone? The crown that you're wearing? I'm still getting experience. I'm afraid of another giant just materializing. The movie 23 was about a guy losing his mind. Yeah, or something. Maybe by the end of the year, everything will be bad. I've seen the movie. I saw it in theaters a long time ago. Is that a wolf? Yeah, it's wolf. Woof. Such a swamp. Alright. The map is gonna be somewhere close. Yep, look, I was right. It's right here. Okay. Wait, which one is which? Take away this. Okay. And the funny thing, after seeing the movie 23, you can see the number everywhere. Funny how for real though. And then one of the other funny things, my birthday is on the 23rd day of the month of October anyway. So 23 has always been like a part of my life anyway. And I always say that your lucky number is the number, like the day you were born. Because you were born that day on that number, if that makes sense. So 23 is supposed to be my lucky number. But, who knows? I'm not. I love superstitious stuff, but I'm not a big believer in superstitious stuff. It's a turtle. My day is the 7th, so I've always liked that number. See, yeah, everybody generally has, like, already a connection to the number that is their birthday day. Hey, they're throwing stuff at me. I should have just changed weapons. Silver pickled fowl foot. Oops. I can't believe the swamp is its own area. If this is even considered a swamp. Is this a town? What is that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hang on, got too close to the flowers. It's really pretty. I wish it wasn't so deadly. What's up, bro? They are so cute, though. They have cute faces with giant eyeballs. I can't. They're like frog people. Wait, what's that? Oh, shoot. I got too close. Academy Gate Town. Oh, did you see that? Narrow miss? We just can't catch a break, and I hate it. We had the pandemic for 2 years, and finally when it was going down and people turned to normal, let's just start a war in Europe. Like, come on. Yeah, I just want nothing to do wait, I just want nothing to be going on. I want things to be boring too. I wish it would go back. I mean, there's never going back. You can't go back. It can always just get progressed. But no, I feel that. I totally feel that. I'm tired of panic. Like, panic. There's too much going on. And all the adults are running around like weirdos. Our poor kids. On top of all the stuff that you just talked about, there's a lot of stuff going on with the school system. Like, all the good teachers are leaving. Okay. I don't know. I guess there's like always been something going on, like ever since I was little, but it's never been like huge things, like back to back, like we've been dealing with. I grew up at the beach, so like hurricanes happening all the time. I just remember that. But then like the bird flu was a thing. The swine flu was a thing. And I lived at the beach when the bird flu was like a big deal, and like the seagulls were like a huge like point of stress because they could carry the bird flu. It was a mess. I think the scariest thing about becoming an adult is when you're a kid, you just think the adults have it going on because they're an adult. That's like what being an adult is. You kind of know what you're doing, and then you become an adult and you find out that nobody really knows what they're doing. Everybody is taking shots in the dark for the most part, and you're like, ah, what? Anyway, yeah, being a teacher can be dangerous. Our school system is so weird. I don't know what's going on. When I was younger, we didn't have to deal with, like, people bringing weapons to school. I mean, people brought knives to school sometimes, but never, like, in a threatening way. More of, like, oh, guys, look what I got for Christmas or some dumb shit. But, like, we had bomb threats, and I don't know that it ever, like, nothing ever came of that, but it was, like, every time it happened, it was a big deal. We'd always have to go sit outside for a long time until our parents came to pick us up. Like, they've known for a long time that schools are fragile, and they're an important part of growing as a community. There should be better better practices involved with like making them safe and keeping them updated and making sure like the money that they need to have goes to the kids and the teachers. It's scary becoming an adult because you see your parents buy a house, have kids, have money, and I was growing up. The inflation in the country way too much for me to even move out. For real. And it gets so scary. No, you're fine. Bad English is okay, especially if it's not your first, like your first form of language. I feel that though. Like I wouldn't be able to just live on my own. Like that's crazy. I have like a couple friends that are going through like trying to move out from their parents' house and like live on their own and stuff like that. And it's prices are insane now. Like I can't even imagine. My first language is Icelandic. That is super cool. Like there's people that have our own language. I think my native language is dying. I don't know any of my native language. Well, my first language is English. I don't know any other languages. I'd like to learn other languages. I know like enough Spanish to have a conversation. I know simple Japanese terms. I guess there's a couple Native American like places around. So it's not completely lost. And everybody like you say Cherokee and most people know the Cherokee Indians. Native Americans? Indigenous peoples? I like indigenous, that's cool. That's fun to say. So what happened here? Because this is buried. Sorry. So this looks like it's sunk. Kind of. Like, instead of all of these things just being knocked down or shattered, even though this one's kind of shattered, they look like they sank into the bog. Like a big sinkhole or I don't know, it just turned into quicksand or something. I'd like to know more about the lore of this little town. I wish more countries taught more languages in their language studies classes. That's what I wish. Like, I wish you got, like, a month of this language, and then a month of another language, and you just learn basics, and then you can figure out which ones, like, are easier for you to learn, or which ones you enjoy. You know what I mean? Because when it was time for me to do language studies in school, all we had was Spanish. Like, maybe a year or two before I got there, they had, like, German and something else. But by the time I showed up, it was just Spanish. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I had already been introduced to the Spanish language like several times in my life, and I'm sure that that's why they did that. The Spanish is more prominent than anything. Oh my god, it's a rune bear. Oh no, it saw me. Run, pony, run! Academy Gate Town. I love all the stars here. What does it say? Visions of Archer. What kind of archer? Alright, I see you. Oh, skills! That's right, I got him. Lame. I mean, I guess that's not terrible. where I ended up. It's moving! Whatever that is moving! Did it see me? Oh, it's creepy. No checkpoint ahead. Oh. Oh, it's just an empty place. Runes. What the heck? I went so far from where I needed to be. Wow. Did I not pick it up? I must have been over there. Oh, you know what? I saw the town and I wanted to investigate and immediately forgot about the map. Here we go. Now we got this whole section. Oh, there's a thingy here. Okay, okay. What is that? It's a bunch of little doodads here. Finger reader crone. So yeah, this is the Academy Gate town. A little town. So this must be the Academy. I couldn't do school. I wouldn't say I'm smart, but I have ADHD. So if they're not teaching something that interests me, I just can't learn it. I tried getting into planetary biology. Like exobiology? Because I love to study distant planets. But to do that, I had to learn 4 years of Danish. What the fuck? I don't want that. What is planetary biology? Is it just studying like astrology? Or is it exobiology? Like studying life on other planets? I used to want to get into exobiology. I think that would be really fun. But I have a complete fear of going into space. I love space. I love space so much. But you couldn't get me up there. And I have a fear of teleporters. And I know that that's not even a real thing right now. I'm a huge Star Trek fan. I watch a lot of Star Trek. So you probably know what I'm talking about if you watch Star Trek. The teleporters, to me, it's like it's killing you and it dematerializes you and rematerializes you. That's weird. So yeah, I don't know that I'd do teleporters. It depends on how they figured it out, but I don't trust humanity as a whole. If that makes sense. I love space so much. I do too. I think it's awesome. 100% believe that we're not the only sentient species to evolve on any kind of planet. But just throwing my 2 cents out there. It's another version of you. It's not the same you. It's your DNA. But to me, okay, so people get hung up on like religious stuff when you talk about a soul, like a person's soul in their body. So what I'm about to say is not religious based, but a soul to me is someone's personality that is rooted in your brain because brain damage can change and alter someone's personality for the good or bad. So somewhere in our brain hides our soul in a sense. So if you dematerialize yourself and rematerialize yourself, would that deconstruct that piece and put it back together? Would it do it correctly? I don't know. It's just that whole thing is its own discussion all on its own. Oh, teleporters scare me. I'm very much anything that like messes with your brain. I can't deal with. I'm generally not a squeamish person, but I can't watch like brain stuff. Ugh, I'm cringing. I can't deal with it. It's just the word soul. Like anytime you hear soul, other than in music, most people have like a religious like connection to that word. So I don't, because I don't know what else to describe how it is in my beliefs, I suppose. That's what I feel like. Your soul is your personality. At least your personality is part of it. If that makes sense, I don't know. Everybody's got their own beliefs. So there's a tower. Hang on, because there's so much out here. Maybe there's something that's over us, controlling us, but not. It's not the God from above. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a religious person. I'll throw that out there. If anything, I believe in the forces of chaos, not in like any kind of supernatural way or anything. Not like chaos is a being that's like over us, but like if you understand biology, then you've probably gone through entropy, which is like the forces of pushing against something to cause chaos. And I'm butchering this. I'm making this sound so stupid. Anybody listening to this that's confused, please research this because there's way more about this. But anyway, chaos is a thing that is in our lives. It's what happens when cables get like tangled. Okay. So in that example, if there was one cable and it was spaced out, it would have least chances of chaos, like least most resistance to chaos because nothing is going to happen to that cable while it's spaced out. But you ball that up, each piece of cable that touches another piece of cable is going to be a force pushing towards chaos, if that makes sense. Chaos being disorder, not the term chaos. So like you ball up the cable, more than likely it's going to get tangled. If that made any sense. But yeah, anyway, that's how far I'll go. You put one cat in a room and it's generally okay. You put 7 cats in a room, and it's not gonna be okay, probably. The more cats you add, the more probability of it not being okay. That's probably the simplest terms I can describe that. Oh, it's not a person sitting, it's one of those dudes. Hold on. There's a lot out here. I'm interested in what this is. I'm interested. And somewhere in here is a dragon. I have a feeling it's over here, because this looks like where it was hanging out. I'm interested in this little forest. I'm interested in this. What is this, and why is it there? Alright. And maybe this little forest. We got our work cut out for us. Should I go in a big circle? Going down? 3 and then 5. Where am I at now? Why is this so open? Yeah, let's go to 1 first. I'd love to know all of that stuff, but the thing that makes me wonder the most are the civilization that lived before us thousands of years ago. We know too little, almost nothing about them. Like, what the fuck was going on? For real, though, and a lot of it... I was talking about this to somebody the other day. They were like some of the civilizations, they, like, all talk about people coming out of the sea. Like, there was a whole era, and then the sea people came, and then they had to rebuild. And that story is, like, it shows up in a couple different civilizations, like, backstories or whatever. No, we're going to 1. So that's odd. The other thing I like about that is there's a lot of, like, old civilization stories that coincide with others, like, on opposite sides of the planet, if that makes sense. So, like, one civilization will talk about, like, the serpents in the sky. And then another civilization would talk about serpents in the sky. And while it's common that people can come up with the same thing, it could also be that it's what they thought they saw, if that makes sense. Like, they don't know, they had nothing else to, like... They didn't know what it was, so they took things from around them. So if it was some kind of elongated thing in the sky, whatever that be, I could totally see people like, oh, sky serpents. Oh, no! Okay. Get away from the crustaceans. That was number 1, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go to number 2. What? The sea people? You should check that out. Look that up if you haven't heard that. They came from the sea. I think there's a podcast about it. The sea people. Oh no! What is that music? What is that thing? Vare? Is this Vare?
Ah, there you are.
You covered in
You
blood,
have
bro?
your audience with the 2 fingers at the round table hold.
He's so creepy.
What was your impression?
I don't know. They didn't seem... It's just fingers.
Aha. Your intuition serves you well. My doubts had been piling up, you see. The words of the 2 fingers cannot be trusted. Truly, naught but rambling, senile delusions. I believe that when the Elden Ring was shattered, the 2 fingers were corrupted, their guidance skewed. Even worse, the fingers harbor no love for our kind. That's the part that irks the most.
Oh.
Oh, I have a gift for you. Something fit only for the wise.
Ew, I don't want your bloody thing. Oh, and he even gave me a bloody thing!
A means for circumventing the draw of
Ugh.
the 2 fingers. Give it a try, won't you?
I don't think so.
And if it
Do I have to
please
eat
you,
it?
may we meet again.
Do you eat it or
I
snap
have
it?
high hopes for you, my lambkin.
Ew, don't call me that. Ew, that makes my skin crawl. The festering bloody finger. Oh, use festering bloody finger to attempt to invade the world of another. The multiplayer session will begin once the invade. Oh yeah, this is just the invader crystal. Okay. Hold on, I've heard that, and the funny thing that so many civilizations talk about it. Oh, are you talking about the sky snakes? Not just Egypt, not just Mexico, but so many. For real. They also say the big pyramid of Giza was made in 20 to 30 years, which means they would have put down a stone every 6 minutes. And each stone was 2 to 50 tons in weight. Couldn't even do that today. I feel like a lot of people, for like stuff like that, they don't give the slaves enough credit. I really feel like a lot of slaves went into building those pyramids. But I still also think that, like, the engineering had to come from somewhere, if that makes sense. Our people weren't just like, oh, look at this thing we figured out. First time chat. I want to offer a promotion of your channel. No, no bots. Yep. Nope. Get out of here. Dogehype.com. Lol. Not happening. I'm gonna grow my channel organically. Bots are bad, bro. Bots are dumb. There's no point. Why would you want to fluff your numbers if there's nobody? I'm here to talk to people and hang out with people. I'm not here to just show off and be like, oh, look at how popular I am. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, that's not how it works. I don't want your bots. Yeah, boo bots. Oh, no? Hello, sir. You think Vare would help me? I don't think so. Ugh. Ew, what is all this stuff around? Black. Blood rose. Blood rose. No city ahead. Oh. This reminds me of the rot in the red area. Behold monstrosity. Is it an actual monster? No. It bleeds, though. Weird. Did I get anything off that guy? Shh. They didn't see me. We're just gonna keep going over here. Oh, it's gross. Mushroom. I honestly think we had different technology back then. Like Nikola Tesla said, they probably used the power of vibration to build the pyramids. Oh, another thing that I'm super behind is magnets. The power of magnets. We seem to not use it very much because magnets mess with like electronical devices. Makes sense. However, back then, I don't know that they really cared about electronical devices in that same sense. So magnets would have been like, I don't know, more feasible to use. Man, I want that. No! That's what I get for running my mouth. Temple Quarter. I have so many souls right now. Do these guys give a decent amount? Hang on, let's see. Definitely not squishy. Got 3 minutes before ad. I definitely know that we are doing electricity wrong. If the things that Tesla was talking about is like legit. And I know a couple people saw what he had going on or whatever. Travel 500 miles with 50-ton granite stones on a boat. I don't know, I see both sides to that. Like, if they've got nothing else going on and that's like their life's work, I could see them doing it. It's just staring at me. Bro! I should be using this. How much is it giving me? 111? It's not bad. Hey, but on the bright side, if people that are off-run bots are jumping in, my channel's visible. Visible somewhere. What was that? Oh, it was one of these big ones. Wow, he cartwheeled over to me. Cute. Oh, I'm out of magic. They look like little aliens. Like frog aliens. Cute. I love his little pot belly. I don't care about these flowers. Touch. So 2 is still out there. Oh, actually, perfect timing. Perfect time. This ad's about to start, and I found a grace. I don't know that I want to rest at it yet. Yeah, whatever. I'll rest at it. We'll go back through there. Okay. Ad time. I like his head. Ad time. Christmas main. Okay. Okay. I'm back. See, my cables got tangled. What we were talking about earlier. Okay. I'm gonna put this here and this here. Okay. Got about 30 minutes. 30 minutes before I have to go. Okay, let's go to number 2 then. I should be able to... Hold on. I just want to make sure I'm not, like, leaving anything behind here. Here, you know what? Yeah, hang out with my bros. God, there's so much going on. Oh. Some lilies I've never seen. Crystal bud. Cartwheeling. Oh hey, Assy. I knew there was something. Can you get off the pony? Ice rind hatchet. That looked cool. It's the second ice thing I've gotten recently. There's another blood rose too. Alright, now we can go to 2. Bye, buddies. Oh, it wasn't. It was empty. Okay, I like 110% need to level up. Yep, I was about to say, I feel like I'm about to run straight into that dragon. I was right, that's where it's sleeping. Okay. Shh, don't wake it. Did you wake it? No, okay. Oh, what? Sorcery ahead. Yes, 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 please. Whoops, wrong thing. Academy Crystal Cave. Okay, well if there's a summon thing, then it's not just gonna give me the sorcery. There's gonna be a fight here, I think. Oh, it's a rat. Hang on. I'm gonna make sure this isn't like a secret door or something. No. What? This is terrifying. What is that? Try right. Oh. Ah! They're barefooted. Where's your shoes, bro? He's got no shoes. And look how sharp that stuff is on the bottom. Oh, hey. Equivalent stone. Can you not? That kind of hurts. Their stupid form looks so creepy in the shadows. Oops, okay. Oh, there's 2 more. I'm eating my own magic too. This is really funny. It's like, oh, you like your own poke? Oh, shoot. So creepy. He hit me with a book. How did you die? Some man with a giant head hit me with a book. Sorcerer manchettes. Oh. That's something new. It was spooky. It was dark in this corner. Oh, I've loved this. I've loved every second of this cave. Stay calm. Oh, great. Secret passage ahead. There is not. Why does it have so many appraisals? Turn back. Key required ahead. Oh, okay. Alright, let me make sure I got everything out of this big chamber. Yeah. Alright. Crystal Cave Moss. Trio ahead. Is this where it says stay calm? Try right. No, this is where I came in. Okay. Is that a trap? I don't see any people. Stone sword key. Oh. Help me. Okay then. Is that the key I needed? Because I already had one of those. I mean, whatever. I didn't need a key for this. Oh, there's a big dude there. I'm scared. Woof. Woo! It's got some kind of crazy magic. Oh man, yeah, see? Crazy magic. Ugh. Oh, he's human. Or at least, he can bleed. Okay. Did you see his little dip? Oh, because he was in the animation. Okay. Oh, I accidentally hit a bloodstain. Ah. Okay, I got him. Oof. Let's go. Another rune arc. I don't know what they do. No liar ahead. Oh, snap. First off, okay. Second off. No, how do I do the... Situations? Concepts. No. Not people. I just did things. Battle tactics. No. Yeah. Ta-da! Oh. Not really worth it, maybe? I don't know. How do I get up there? I'm afraid of this. Try sorcery, or try striking. Try critical hit. Try critical hit. What does that mean? How do I critical hit? Oh, it's Kafal! What's up, Kafal? I am getting out magic. Look, I found a thing. I don't really know how helpful it is. Oh wait, no. This is new. I saw the dead guy. I thought it took me back around. Crystal staff? Oh, wait a minute. 48 intelligence? Wow. Okay. You are but a fledgling student. I'm under the university, actually. I'm in some cave. I haven't even made it there yet. I found a cool-ass staff, though, that I can't ever use. I'm slightly afraid to go in here, to be honest. Traverse. Crystalian spear, Crystalian staff. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Jeez. Oh, you know what's gonna suck? What? Oh no, my souls are in there! So these guys are not gonna be able to bleed. I'm not gonna be able to bleed these guys. And then I just tanked off of them with my stupid dagger. There's so many souls in there. It's like 10,000 something souls in there. Oh. I think I never found this cave even though I've done the university. I do my courses. Hold on, I'll show you where it is. Oh wow, this doesn't really tell me much. Because I am definitely underneath. Look, I got here from here. Like there's a dragon out here. I ran around and ran up through here, and there's like a cave entrance right here. You have to use a stone sword key to get there. Poo nuggets. Okay. Okay. 10,000 runes are in that room. Touch it. Let's see if we can get somebody better than me. Crystalians. Is it aliens or crystallians? Like reptilians? Or is it crystallians? Like crystal aliens? May I give a helpful info on them? You just want to come back and try another time. Oh yeah, you can. Backseat gaming is allowed. As long as there's no spoilers. So no story spoilers or whatever. But yeah, you can totally help me out. Is it encouraged? Sometimes I'm a derp. Okay, hold on, I'm walk away. Sometimes if you walk away and come back, there's somebody there. Nobody there now. I'm all alone now. Okay. Alright, it's a rat. Okay. Their health bar might be very misleading because they have a big boy. Because they have big boy crystal armor. Oh. Okay. Okay. No, I'm gonna keep trying. I want to try magic on them, just in case. They're just resistant to damages, but not magic. These guys, the sorcerers, they weren't resistant to magic either like I thought they were. They were still squishy. If I don't beat these guys today, this is where I'll start tomorrow. I'm like so determined to get some more sorcery spells. I'm sure I'm not going to be able to use them with this stupid staff being insane. Look how spooky that looks. Look at that spooky mess. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try to see if there's somebody here. One more time. Whoop. Oh yes, there's a person! Tyrion, is it? Tyron? Oh no, somebody grabbed him already. Cry. Okay. But people are showing up. Hold on, I'm gonna leave and come back. I still hear the stupid crystal thing. Sadness cakes. Try Ian. That's an Ian that tries a lot. Okay. I'm gonna go do it on my own. You go get that bread. Alright, I believe in me. We got really far today on our own. I killed so many people today, dude. I went back to all the Evergowls or whatever. I guess they're prisons, according to Blide, because he showed up during one and he was. It's the guy that he was after, and he was like mocking him for being stuck in a prison. So I'm assuming that's what they are. Those people that I've been killing, they're just prisoners. There's one here, isn't there? Whoops. Already messing up. Jesus. Oh no, I'm gonna die here. Don't die here. My soul. Okay. Just trying to get them one at a time. I don't want to waste my magic. Let's see if somebody's here. Ugh. Sadness cakes. I keep hoping. Okay, I'll at least try to go get my souls. See what magic does to them. Is there any special way to get their armor off, or is it just me have to poke it a couple times? Oh, I should use... He's like, me too, me too. Want to get it off? It did. Ugh. Oh, I should have just stabbed him. Hang on, I'm gonna see something. He's way less. Now it just looks funny. That's not what those looked like. You collected the entire class on a field trip. Well, you shouldn't have messed with me. Oh, I guess they would be on a field trip. Down to the crystal caves. Because they use these crystals, don't they, in their studies? Or am I thinking of Skyrim? Oops. Okay, class, today we're gonna take a quick trip to the mines. It's perfectly safe to worry. Oh, hello, there's a new student. Ah! That was good. There's a teacher right here, too, if you want to look at it that way. Big dude. Guess I'll poke him. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait. This is that other area that had the... Neat. Oh, he heard me. He made a hammer! No, no! You're not allowed to kill me. I have to go get my souls. Jeez. No! Damn it. Look at his mask. Got put down by the teacher. Oh. Alright. That's gonna be it for me today. I have to go. I'm not rage quitting. I just know that I'm gonna be here for another like 20-30 minutes trying to fight my way through this. Crud muffins. We'll start here tomorrow. I mean, obviously, this is where we're gonna be. Just run for the boss. I should have done that to get my stupid souls. But yeah, you're right. I should just run. We're gonna do that tomorrow. No, let's save. Save here. We'll start here. That was at least a level. It's okay. It's just a level, though. Okay. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. Well, we beat so many people. I'm gonna try to go back and like clip a couple of the fights because it was really good. Some of them were. But I'll be back tomorrow, same time, 2 o'clock. And big welcome to any of the new people that showed up. Hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. Everybody enjoy the rest of their Tuesday.